ATM screen, credit card bills, free trial pop-up after pop-up. You're checking your balance. What happened? Where did all my money go? Have you been working paycheck to paycheck? Do you have savings or an emergency fund? Let's find out together. Hey guys, welcome back. And today we're diving deep into something many of us dread to even think about, our own brokenness. Okay, and let me tell you, this isn't one of those clickbait videos. There are no get-rich-quick schemes here, just raw, unfiltered truths. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will have a new perspective on why you might be stuck in that broke cycle and what you can do to change it. I've spent years studying consumer psychology, and I've seen firsthand how companies design their products to separate you from your hard-earned cash. My mission? To expose these sneaky tactics so you can stay ahead of the game. So grab a pen and paper and let's dive right in. So the first trap is a silent killer. It's the one area that drains your bank account without you even realizing it. Ready for it? Subscriptions. Yep, that Netflix, Spotify, Amazon Prime, they all sound like a great idea at the time, don't they? But before you know it, that $9.99 here and $14.99 there, well, that adds up to over $1,000 a year. And you're not alone. A recent study found that the average American has 9 active subscriptions, which means you're likely leaving hundreds of dollars on the table every single year. How do you escape this trap? Well, first, you need to track your subscriptions. You can use a free tool like a subscription tracker. Second, cancel anything you don't use regularly. And third, and this is a big one, question every new subscription. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Can I live without it? You'd be surprised how freeing it can be once you start cutting the cord on those unnecessary subscriptions. Trap number 2 is the newcomer to the block. It's the shiny, sleek platform that makes buying that new pair of shoes or that weekend away seem like a breeze. I'm talking about Buy Now, Pay Later, or BNPL for short. With Buy Now, Pay Later, you can buy whatever you want and pay for it in 4 easy installments. Sounds pretty legit, right? Well, think again. Just like any other form of credit, Buy Now, Pay Later can lead to debt. Imagine buying a new couch through a Buy Now, Pay Later service. You pay the first installment, and then life happens. Unexpected bills pile up, and suddenly you're scrambling to make ends meet. Before you know it, you're juggling 5-6 payments, and let's be real, who can keep track of all those due dates? And if you miss a payment, just like with a credit card, you'll pay late fees, which means you'll end up paying more for that couch than if you had just paid for it up front. So how do you avoid getting caught in this web? Well, treat Buy Now, Pay Later like a credit card. Only buy what you can afford, check your budget, and make sure you can make all those installment payments on time. It's your money. Don't let it slip through your fingers. On to trap number 3, and this one's a real wake-up call. It's fast food and coffee inflation. We've all been there. You're running late. You grab that $7 latte without thinking twice. And yep, that $7 may seem like a small price to pay, but when you add it up, it becomes a whopping $2,500 a year. That's like buying a new iPhone every year, except you're not getting an iPhone. You're getting caffeine and a pastry. Crazy, right? How does this happen? Well, these chains hike up their prices frequently. And not just on their fancy drinks, but also on those everyday essentials like burgers and fries. And they do it so often that you don't even notice. It's like a slow fade into paying more and more without even realizing it. So how can you sidestep this hidden trap? Simple. Be aware. Check out the price once in a while. If it's too high, consider making your coffee at home. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. Now let's talk about trap number 4, the credit card trick. Here's the harsh reality. 40% of Americans carry a balance on their credit cards, and that balance often comes with a hefty interest rate, sometimes as high as 20%. Let's say you buy a $1,000 sofa on credit. If you only make the minimum payments, you'll end up paying $2,400 for that sofa. That's an extra $1,400 just in interest expense. So how do you avoid getting trapped by this high interest? Well, first, try to avoid carrying a balance on your card. And second, if you do carry a balance, make more than the minimum payment. Even just a little extra can save you hundreds of dollars in interest. Remember, knowledge is power, and when it comes to your finances, it can help you dodge those tricky money traps. So moving on to trap number 5, the fake gurus. From social media influencers to so-called financial experts, they're everywhere promising to unlock the secrets of wealth. But are they really doing that? Or are they just trying to sell you a dream? Let me tell you, many of these gurus are just that, fake. They're just actors hired by wealthy individuals to promote their investment programs. These programs often come with a hefty price tag. Think $997 for a basic course. But is it worth it? Well, if these gurus were truly rich from investing, would they really need to sell you a course on how to do it? Real wealth doesn't ask you to pay for advice. It gives freely and asks for nothing in return. So how do you avoid falling for this trap? Be cautious of anyone offering guaranteed investment returns or get-rich-quick schemes. And remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Let's move on to trap number 6. This one's sneaky, and many of us don't even realize we're trapped until it's too late. I'm talking about the overdraft trick. Banks love to hit you with overdraft fees. And last year, they raked in a whopping $9 billion from unsuspecting customers. Most banks slap a fee of around $33 on you if your balance drops below zero, even for a penny. Imagine going to the grocery store and putting $1.50 worth of gas in your car. You might think you have enough money in your account to cover it. But thanks to the overdraft trap, you could end up with a $33 fee added to your bill. How do you stop this trap from draining your bank account? Simple. Switch banks. Many online banks don't charge overdraft fees. It's your money, not theirs. So why let them profit from your missteps? Now let's talk about trap number 7, extended warranties. When you're buying a new gadget or appliance, you've probably been tempted by the extended warranty. Retailers are pushing it hard, but are they doing it for you or for themselves? You see, most people don't use the extended warranties they buy. In fact, a study found that 90% of extended warranty claims go unused. Why? Because many of us either don't have the time to deal with the claims process, or we just forget to make a claim. And that's exactly what retailers are banking on. They're making money whether you use the warranty or not. So how do you avoid getting trapped by this warranty scheme? Well, first, consider whether you actually need the warranty. And second, if you decide against it, politely decline when sales associates ask you to buy it. Remember, it's your money and it's your decision. All right, let's dish out trap number 8. It's a silent killer, lurking in your social media feed. I'm talking about impulse shopping algorithms. These algorithms are designed to make you spend more money. Every time you log onto your favorite online marketplace, you're bombarded with tempting listings that are tailored to your interests. But who's really in control, you or the algorithm? When you click on an item, the algorithm takes note and it starts showing you similar items that you might also like. Before you know it, your feed is filled with listings that are designed to trigger your impulse buying instincts. So, how do you break free from the algorithm's grip? Well, first, be aware of its tactics. And second, before you buy something on impulse, wait 24 hours. This will give you time to think about whether you really need the item. And now let's discuss trap number 9, lifestyle creep. Got a raise or a bonus? Congratulations. But beware of lifestyle creep. This is the sneaky tendency to spend more as you earn more. So let's say you get a raise. Suddenly you're eyeing that new car, those fancy shoes, or a nicer apartment. Before you know it, your increased salary is gone, and you're back to living paycheck to paycheck. So how do you avoid this common money trap? Well, keep your lifestyle steady for at least a year. Even if you get that raise, resist the urge to upgrade your lifestyle. Instead, invest the difference. That way you can enjoy the benefits of earning more without falling into the trap of spending more. Finally, we come to trap number 10, inflation blind spots. We often think of inflation as a distant, abstract concept, but it's actually a part of our everyday lives. For instance, the cost of rent, groceries, and services can creep up by 2 to 3% annually. That might not seem like much, but when you consider that these expenses make up a significant portion of your budget, it adds up. So how do you beat this final money trap? Simple. Track your spending. If you're not tracking your monthly expenses, you're already behind. Review your bank and credit card statements regularly. Identify areas where you can cut back and look for cheaper alternatives without sacrificing quality. So there you have it. 10 money traps that are keeping you broke. But don't worry. Now that you know about them, you can dodge them. Remember, the system is designed to keep you broke. But once you see the traps, you can escape them. Don't just work for your money. Make your money work for you. And if you're ready to take the next step towards financial freedom, we've got more resources waiting for you. Dive deeper into the world of personal finance and unlock more secrets to boost your income and secure your future. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe for more insightful money hacks and financial truths. And please share this video with someone who might need it. Until next time, keep hustling and stay smart with your money.